हाय डियर स्टूडेंट, मैं इंसान अली, लेक्चरर सुभागी देवी, माध्यमिक विद्यालय इंटरमीडिएट कॉलेज इलाहाबाद महाराजगंज। टुडे you are most welcome in this my online class. Today for class 9, 10, 11 and second year, chapter passive voice. Before it, for class 9, 10 first year and second year, you have read about present indefinite, how to change present indefinite tense sentences into passive voice, and after then present continuous, after then present perfect, and after then past indefinite, after then past perfect. So I hope in present continuous tense is kept, and in past tense past continuous tense is kept. So first of all, for class 9, 10, 11 and first year, first of all please took a notice how to change present continuous tenses sentences into passive voice. I hope this sentence may be escaped. So in short way, please learn how to change present continuous tense active sentences into passive. Present continuous tense. How to solve affirmative sentence? You know, in active voice present continuous tense helping verb auxiliary verb is RM. आप लोग जानते होंगे कि प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस की सहायक क्रिया जो एक्टिव वॉइस की होती है वह होती है इज आर एम. वेयर वी कैन यूज इज, वेयर वी यूज आर, वेयर वी यूज एम. If subject is singular, then we use auxiliary verb is in active voice. If subject is plural, then we use are in active voice. If subject is I, then we use auxiliary verb. If subject is I, then we use auxiliary verb am. यानी टेंसों में एक्टिव वॉइस में अगर कर्ता एक वचन है आई को छोड़कर तो सहायक क्रिया लगाते हैं इज. कर्ता बहुवचन है तो सहायक क्रिया हम लगाते हैं आर. कर्ता अगर बहुवचन है तो कर्ता अगर आई है तो हम लगाते हैं सहायक क्रिया एम. दिस रूल इज इन एक्टिव वॉइस, बट इन पैसिव वॉइस first of all we write object, and if object is singular then we write auxiliary verb is. If object is plural then we write auxiliary verb are. If object is I then we write auxiliary verb am. पैसिव वॉइस में क्या करते हैं देखिए, अगर ऑब्जेक्ट एक वचन है आई को छोड़कर तो सहायक क्रिया इज. ऑब्जेक्ट बहुवचन है तो सहायक क्रिया आर. ऑब्जेक्ट आई है तो सहायक क्रिया एम. इसके बाद हम पैसिव वॉइस में लगाते हैं बीइंग. सो इट इज क्लियर दैट इन पैसिव वॉइस प्रेजेंट कंटीन्यूअस टेंस ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब इज बीइंग, आर बीइंग, एम बीइंग. कंफर्म हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि पैसिव वॉइस में प्रेजेंट कंटीन्यूअस की सहायक क्रिया क्या हुई? इज बीइंग, आर बीइंग, एम बीइंग. इट इज क्लियर? आफ्टर देन वी राइट वर्ब्स थर्ड फॉर्म बाई सब्जेक्ट etc. It is clear? Come to examples. She is writing a letter. It is affirmative sentence. First of all, we have to write object. सबसे पहले हम ऑब्जेक्ट लिखते हैं. So here object is a letter, and a letter is singular number. Then we have to add auxiliary verb is and after then being. A letter is being verbs third form write, wrote, written. A letter is being written by she into her. In this way, we have to solve present continuous tense affirmative sentence active voice into passive voice, and after then negative sentence. In present continuous tense negative sentence, first of all, we have to write object is are am, and after then not, after then being, verbs third form by, subject etc. For example, I am not teaching you. I am not teaching you negative sentence. So first of all we have to write object. सबसे पहले हम object लिखते हैं. Object is you, and according to you auxiliary verb are, and after then not being. You are not being, teach का थर्ड फॉर्म taught, TAUGHT. You are not being taught by me. It is negative sentence. And come to interrogative. If in active voice auxiliary verb is or am comes first, then we also use auxiliary verb is or am according to object, and after then object, and after then being plus verbs third form by, subject etc, and at last question mark. Are you beating me? Here auxiliary verb are comes first, then according to object we have also right to auxiliary verb is or am. Here object is me and me convert into I. So according to I auxiliary verb am. यहाँ ऑब्जेक्ट मी है, मी को जब कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो वह आई होता है, तो आई के लिए सहायक क्रिया लग गई एम, एंड आफ्टर देन ऑब्जेक्ट एम आई, एंड आफ्टर देन एम आई बीइंग वर्ब्स थर्ड फॉर्म बीटेन by you, and if question mark come first, then we have also yr, then here also ym. Interrogative negative. If auxiliary verb comes first in active voice, then we have also used auxiliary verb is or am, object plus not. For example, is he not eating mangoes? Is he not eating mangoes? Here auxiliary verb is comes according to subject, then we have to write auxiliary verb according to mangoes, and mangoes are similar, then we have to write auxiliary verb are, and after then object. Are mangoes not being eaten by him? And suppose that if question word comes first, then when, then we have also used question word first. So in this way we have to solve present continuous tense affirmative sentence into passive voice, present continuous tense negative sentence into passive voice, present continuous interrogative sentence into passive voice, and at last present continuous tense interrogative negative sentences into passive voice. And in my previous online classes, an error occurred, a mistake happened. पिछले ऑनलाइन क्लास में एक मिस्टेक हुआ है, वह क्या? पास्ट इंडेफिनिट के बाद आप लोगों ने पास्ट परफेक्ट पढ़ा, पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस बीच में छूट चुका था. एन एरर अक्यूर्ड, ए मिस्टेक हैपेंड. आफ्टर पास्ट इंडेफिनिट वी हैव टू लर्न, वी हैव टू रीड पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस, बट by some error, by some mistake, past perfect tense over. So come to past continuous. Past continuous. Past continuous. Before it, as you read how to solve present continuous tenses sentences into passive voice, and same as like those sentences we have to join, we have to solve past continuous tenses sentences into passive voice. Affirmative sentence, first of all we have to write object, and after then if object is singular then we have to write was. If object is plural then we have to write were plus being. It means in past continuous auxiliary verb is was being, were being. जैसा कि अगर कर्ता एक वचन होता है तो हम सहायक क्रिया वाज लिखते हैं एक्टिव वॉइस में और सहायक क्रिया वेयर लिखते हैं पैसिव वॉइस में. लेकिन अगर कर्ता बहुवचन होता है एक्टिव वॉइस में तो सहायक क्रिया हम वेयर लिखते हैं. सेम एज लाइक एज दोज सेंटेंसेस, इफ ऑब्जेक्ट इज सिंगुलर देन वी हैव टू राइट ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब वाज बीइंग. अगर कर्ता एक वचन, अगर ऑब्जेक्ट एक वचन है तो हम सहायक क्रिया लिखेंगे वाज बीइंग, अगर बहुवचन है तो सहायक क्रिया लिखेंगे वेयर बीइंग. फॉर एग्जांपल, Sohan was drinking hot coffee. Sohan was drinking hot coffee. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ऑब्जेक्ट हॉट कॉफी, सबसे पहले आप ऑब्जेक्ट हॉट कॉफी लिखिए, एंड हियर हॉट कॉफी इज सिमिलर देन वाज बीन, ड्रिंक ड्रैंक ड्रंक वर्ब्स थर्ड फॉर्म, hot coffee was being drunk by Sohan. And in negative, after was and where, we have to write not plus being. For example, Sanjana was not taking or buying. Sanjana was not buying umbrellas. Sanjana was not buying umbrellas. So first of all, we have to write object. Umbrellas. Umbrellas is a plural. Then where. And after then not being. Umbrellas were not being bought by Sanjana. So in this way we have to solve present past continuous tense negative sentence. And suppose that in interrogative sentence, if in active voice auxiliary verb come first, then according to object we have to write was and were. If sub object is singular, then we write was, and if object is plural, then we write were. अगर ऑब्जेक्ट सिंगुलर है तो हम वाज लिखेंगे, अगर ऑब्जेक्ट प्लूरल है तो हम वेयर. एंड आफ्टर देन ऑब्जेक्ट, after then being, at last question mark. For example, are they, sorry, where, they cutting a tree, where they cutting a tree. According to object we have to write auxiliary verb a tree. So auxiliary verb was a tree being cut by them. And if question word here when, then we have to write question word first. Interrogative negative, if auxiliary verb comes first in active voice and in the middle anywhere negative, then into passive voice we have to write was and where according to object. And after then object, after then not plus being plus verbs third form, by subject other words. For example, is she not was she not singing a song on the stage? Was she not singing a song on the stage? So here a song is object. First of all, we have to find what is object. सबसे पहले हम पता लगाएं कि ऑब्जेक्ट क्या है. So a song is object. Then according to object we have to write auxiliary verb was and were first. Was a song not being verbs third part. Was a song not being sung by she into her on the stage? So in this way we have to solve interrogative negative. And suppose that if question words comes in the first in active voice, then we have to write question mark, question word. For example, when was she not singing a song on the stage? Then when was a song not being sung by her on the stage? In this way we have to solve past continuous tense affirmative sentence into passive voice, past continuous tense negative sentence into passive voice, past continuous tense interrogative sentence into passive voice, past continuous tense interrogative negative sentences into passive voice. And after it we have to read future tense. After it we have to read future tense. इसके बाद हमें future tense पढ़ना है. Before it you have already informed that in future tense only two, future indefinite and future perfect, is converted into passive voice, not future continuous and not future perfect continuous. पहले भी बताया जा चुका है कि फ्यूचर टेंस में आपको केवल फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट और फ्यूचर परफेक्ट के एक्टिव वॉइस को पैसिव वॉइस में बदलना होता है. फ्यूचर कॉन्टिन्यूअस और फ्यूचर परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूअस को नहीं बदलना होता है. तो आइए फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट. हाउ to change future indefinite tense sentences into passive voice. Future indefinite. Future indefinite tense. You know, in passive active voice, in future indefinite tense, will and shall are the helping verb. But if you reach in passive voice, then you will find will be and shall be. Will be and shall be. where we use shall and where we use will, it is rightly known by you. So come to passive voice, future indefinite tense, affirmative sentence. The same fact, the same thing, वही तकिया कलाम की सबसे पहले ऑब्जेक्ट लिखते हैं. It is very confidently said by me that if heartily you have learnt past tense as well as present indefinite tense, you have learnt heartily in active voice, then it is very easy to understand for you every tense. And in say the same condition in passive voice, if you learnt heartily, if you have learnt heartily present indefinite tense sentences into passive voice, then I can confidently say that you will be understand every tenses voice passive voice. मेरा दावा है, मैं बिल्कुल कॉन्फिडेंटली कह सकता हूँ कि एक्टिव वॉइस में अगर प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस आप बढ़िया से समझ लिए तो उसके बाद सारे टेंसों को आप बखूबी समझ लेंगे. वही हाल पैसिव वॉइस में है. अगर पैसिव वॉइस में अगर आपने प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस को बढ़िया से समझ लिया तो चूंकि रूल वही होता है, कहाँ सब्जेक्ट लगाना है, कहाँ ऑब्जेक्ट लगाना है, कहाँ वर्ब लगाना है, कहाँ अदर वर्ड्स लगाना है, कहाँ आफ्टर और बिफोर का प्रयोग करना है, कहाँ सिंस और फॉर का प्रयोग करना है, रूल सारे वही हैं, कहीं कोई दूसरा रूल नहीं है. तो अगर एक टेंस आपने समझ लिया एक्टिव वॉइस का तो सारे टेंस समझ लेंगे, बस सहायक क्रिया देखने की आवश्यकता है. वही हाल पैसिव वॉइस में भी है. अगर एक टेंस को आपने समझ लिया तो आप ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब ध्यान में रखते जाइए, बाकी सारे नियम सेम वैसे ही रहते हैं. तो आप लोगों को ये कोशिश करना होगा कि एक टेंस बढ़िया से समझ लें ताकि आगे का मार्ग प्रशस्त हो. सो कम टू फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट पैसिव वॉइस. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू राइट ऑब्जेक्ट and after then according to object will and shall, and after writing it be include. It means in passive voice future indefinite auxiliary verb will be and shall be. If object is I, then we have to use shall be. If object other than I and we, then we use auxiliary verb will be. Verbs third form by subject etc. For example, I shall write a letter. So object a letter will be written by me. And in negative, I shall not write a letter. A letter will not be written by me. And in interrogative, if auxiliary verb will or shall comes first in active voice, then we have also used according to object will or shall, after then object, after then be, and at last question mark. For example, will they cook food in the kitchen? food in the kitchen. So will food, after then be, will food be cooked by them in the kitchen. And suppose that if question word comes in active voice first, then we have to write question word first. And in interrogative negative, if auxiliary verb will or shall come first in active voice, then we have also used auxiliary verb first in passive voice. Will or shall, after then object, and after then not plus verbs third form by subject etc. For example, shall we not bring fruits? Shall we not bring fruits? So according to object, first of all we have to write will or shall, then fruits is object, then auxiliary verb will, after then object, will fruits, after then not plus be, will fruits not be brought by us. And if question word comes first in active voice, for example why, then we have to write question words first. So in this way we have to solve future indefinite tense affirmative sentence into passive voice, future indefinite tense negative sentence into passive voice, future indefinite tense interrogative sentence into passive voice, and future indefinite tense interrogative negative sentence into passive voice. I hope you will be understand these topics, and in future if you will find any botheration, then please send a message in your WhatsApp group or contact me. Thank you.